Doing our first stop at store number 2. What I'm hoping for is some new media. It's been a few days, and I'm jonesing for some good DVDs, maybe a record score. Some more games would be cool. But anyway, let's check it out. Yeah, media still looks like it's pretty picked over. Nothing new here yet. I do see like little bins of books, so they're probably working on books today. So maybe we'll find something there. This board game aisle so empty too. Maybe they cleaned a bunch out. Yeah, puzzles too. Looks like somebody at least came through and faced everything. Is that a naked Monster Idol? Or semi-naked? She's got no clothes on, but she's flashing us. She's got her fur coat on. I don't know about that. And this is like, I think this is the modern ones, the newer ones. But we'll do a scan. New pop of the day. It's the Winnie the Pooh. We actually picked this one up, and I think it's still listed, hasn't sold yet, so we'll leave this one behind. I don't want to pick up another one if we already have one for sale, so. Okay, didn't get anything today, so we'll try the next place. Okay, still lunchtime. We are gonna see if we have any better luck at store number 1. We'll see what we can do. Got a Donnie. These are one of the ones that they just came out with, they just reprinted last year. I almost like picked one up at Target, so for $5, I'm glad I waited. Kind of Lego put together set, Alien Conquest something. We'll have to look it up. $6. Media Girl brought out a ton of classical CDs, and some of them were sealed, so I just went through and scanned a bunch of those and got a nice stack. Some stuff on Amazon's going for crazy, you know, so we'll do more research, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up those. Alright, we walked out with this huge stack of CDs with Donnie and that Lego spaceship thing, so we'll head back to work. Alright, so yeah, picked up like 30, well not 30, like 20-ish, 20 plus CDs. We got that 9 CD set, that Computer Music Current. That looks like something we could probably lot up and sell that'll have some value. And then there's just some other random stuff that, you know, there's some Zap in there even too, but there's a lot of stuff that's just you know, valuable because it's sealed. So we'll probably take it into space later, and I'll get you guys a closer look at it. I can't really do any recording right where the CDs are, at least not for too long, because it's right under a speaker. And I'm trying to avoid all those copyright strikes, so time for nighttime stop. Nighttime on Wednesday. Store number 1 starting off here. Had some luck earlier. Maybe we'll find some more CDs. Maybe we'll find something different. Took side streets instead of the highway because it was backed up, so I'm here about 5 minutes later than I would have been, so hopefully that doesn't make the difference. We'll find out. These Hobbit Blu-rays. Looks like they're imports. These 12-inch superheroes today. They always seem to get a ton of these. They never have Marvel Legends or anything cool. It's always this stuff. Just found these same ones last week. This is hilarious. I just sold these Bible story books earlier today, and like literally just find them again. Looks like a set of 5 of them, and then I got a Bible story thing too, which I haven't seen before, so we'll check that too. But yeah, more Bible books, so we'll pick these up as well. Looks like there's quite a few of them. Looked like one picture had like almost 10 books, so. And I know there's another 5 of those Bible Friends books that I haven't found before. Did some more digging, found these fairy tale mangas. We got books 1 through 11, so we're gonna grab those too. And we did find some more sealed classical CDs that are good, so gonna get out of here. We've been screwing around for a while, but get checked out and still hop down to store number 2. Well, we hit the media mother load today. We got that fairy tale manga book, set of books, the Bible books. We got more classical sealed CDs to go through. Some Ella Fitzgerald too. So cool stuff. We're gonna get this packed and then head to store number 2, and then we'll see you in a bit. Forgot that I parked out front. So used to parking in the back, so heading there now. Okay, last stop of the day. We zipped over to store number 2. We messed around too long at store number 1 tonight, so we're here pretty late. So doubtful we'll find anything, but you know, we've doubted ourselves before. So let's take a look, keep our hopes up. Got a big collector's edition of Rift. We'll have to look that up. Most likely nothing. It's nothing. I think all this other stuff is already here. More cards, guys. Same thing too, Flesh and Blood. This must have been the loose ones. Can't buy any more of this stuff. That was probably a mistake to get last night. I looked all those cards up and most of them were 5 cents a card, so definitely not a good pickup, but I think we can still, there's so many of them. I mean, I think the folder itself is worth 20 bucks with all those sleeves, so. There's some Pokemon. What year do we got on these? 20. That's so tiny. I have to get my glasses. These are 2020 and 2017. So, too new for me. Just like Magic, I don't want anything unless it's the first year. Is this Cuphead? What is this? This is... Yeah, it's covered up. Fiesta. Alright, it's got that cool like 30s cartoon look. Quick scan for you. That is just Cecil the Pig. It's about 13 bucks. So, yeah, it's cool. Stood out to me anyway. Some Adobe software here that you gotta have to stay away from. It's actually Premiere 5.0. I don't think you can, it's got the key and everything. It's already been registered, so I don't know if they can be registered again. They have their customer ID in there too, so that would help, but I think Adobe does Vero stuff on eBay, so I just stay completely away from it. Okay, so I've sold these before. If I can get the box of it. It's a Captel, about 10 bucks. It's like a hearing aid phone. This one's really dirty. It's got like large text on the screen. It must do that teletype thing or whatever that's called. So this one's kind of really beat up, but let's take a look and see what they go for now. I think I got $100 for one like 2 or 3 years ago. So they're going 40 to 50 to 60. So if it was a little bit cleaner, I mean, I could probably wipe it down and stuff. I'd pick it up, but I kind of just don't want to mess with it. Even though I feel like I found plenty of easy stuff to list today. Not that this is hard to list, but I don't know. Sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. But keep an eye out for these. They're worth about 50 bucks. All right, what do we got here? RTR Spirit. Some kind of RC car. Substantial. Feels heavy. Feels like there might be some loose parts in there. We'll do a quick look up before we start digging in. Distracted. This Russell Wilson's in a really beat up box. Looks like it still goes for money, which is surprising because you can't even give away his jerseys around here anymore. They want 8. Looks like the lowest price one that sold was 24. Some sold 30, 40. Of course, this box is trashed. But I'm gonna leave it behind. I can't pick up any Russell Wilson stuff out of principle, right? I got this priced way up at 40 bucks, and it looks like it's been well used. Not from like a big brand. It's almost like it's an Amazon style brand or something. So definitely passing on that. But that's why you check stuff. Nothing at store number 2 today. At least I don't think I got anything here earlier. It's kind of a blur at this point. But we got plenty of stuff up the hill. And we got some orders to pick tonight, actually. So we'll go head up and pick our orders. Okay. We're at the Space. I promised to show you some of the CDs we got earlier. Nothing crazy. This is all, like I said before, long tail kind of stuff. Stuff that you kind of make a gamble with. These are all sealed. I can sell these as a set. Individually, it looks like you could get like 20 each or something for these. So I should be able to get a nice chunk for that. It might take a year or two to sell. Who knows? This one looked like it was a rare CD. So this is the only one that I bought that was actually open. So that should be a good one. And then the rest is a bunch of... I got some Frank Zappa, George Gershwin. It's a lot of classical stuff. More Zappa, but they're all sealed, which is why I grabbed them. Some Ravi Shankar, but then you got some Vivaldi. Some of these, I basically anything that was on Amazon scanning for more than 20 bucks I picked up. Some was scanning for, 60, 70, $80. So could be some winners in here for sure. But, this is the anti-sell-through rate stuff. This is like the stuff that you just kind of bury in your store, and then one day, a year and a half from now, somebody spends 60 bucks on a CD that you don't know anything about. And, so I do love that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's look at what's going out tonight. Most of it's at home, which is a good sign. It means that we're buying stuff that sells quick. First thing, we sold another Doctor Who season. We're almost through our Doctor Who Blu-rays from that Blu-ray collection a few months back. This is season 12. We got $25 for that. Took a best offer. I think we had it up for $30. Next, we sold these two Anna Music sealed DVDs. We've got $35 for the pair of those. Sold a Blu-ray of this Anna Music about a month ago for 80 bucks. So keep your eyes out for this, especially if it's sealed. Next, we sold that Ratatouille bootleg-ish looking DVD. Ratatouille, that's in the DVDs that we just found like a couple weeks ago. That was sealed, and we got $30 for it. Next, this is funny. We sold those My Bible Friends books today, which was we got those 2 or 3 weeks ago, for $85 for the 5 of those. And then when I was at store number 1 a little bit ago, we found them again. So that's hilarious that we found them on the same day that we sold them. So we're gonna list those again. Hopefully we'll get another 85 bucks. Then we sold this Madeline. This is the, do I have her name here? It is Miss Clavel, the nun. We sold that for $35. We got our asking price for that. And then everything else is at home. We sold this Forbidden Planet C-57D Space Cruiser. It's a model that was bought by a drop shipper. We sold that for $100. So that's awesome. And then we also, actually, I guess I do need to grab this here. We sold a employee copy, so I had to cover it up on the photo, of Xbox BMX XXX. That's the BMX game back in the day that had the naked girl riders. Sold a copy of that for 18 bucks. So anyway, I got to get this stuff back. I got to meet my brother here in a few minutes and get it packed and call it a night. And I think I'm going to make taco salad again. That was really good. So got some leftover lettuce, so I want to burn through that. But anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow.